Greetings, your friendly neighborhood Doug here, and just going to share a beautiful, quick story about presents. This weekend, I had the wonderful gift, the opportunity to spend the weekend with my wife, Heidi, and our daughter, Elavie, and we went to Disney. And I'm a bit of a foodie. Heidi is not a foodie like I am, and I quite like going to fun restaurants and trying new foods and so forth. And one of the places we're going to go was a new steakhouse that had opened, and it was in Disney Springs, which has been updated, and it was very crowded and so forth. So we'd been there. We were only at Disney for a few days, for about 4 days, 3 nights. And the restaurant that we were going to be going to one night was in Disney Springs, which we had just been the night before. And it was a bit of a to-do, and Ellie's 21 months old, so there's not a whole lot for her to do, where it's just a lot of walking around and so forth. So Heidi said, hey, can we go to, because does the Animal Kingdom have any restaurants? So now, by the way, this one particular restaurant that we had planned was one that I'd been waiting to go to. It was brand new in Orlando. I was just in Vegas, and I opted not to go to that particular restaurant, the steakhouse, because we were planning on doing this. I was very much looking forward to it. Not that that's that big of a deal, except that it was something to be looking forward to. So in that moment when Heidi asked, hey, can we go to the Animal Kingdom? Is there any restaurants there? And she said something like, oh, it's too bad there aren't any. And I looked on the app, and I found a new restaurant in the Animal Kingdom, and we went to that instead. And there was a moment that I was a little disappointed, truth be told, because I was looking forward to this particular restaurant. I digress. So we go to the other restaurant, and Heidi was not too much of a fan. It was a little, kind of an interesting menu, and I thought it was pretty good, but she did not, which is fine. She just was not as thrilled. The point I'm getting at is I did not make it a big deal, because I asked myself, what is the most important thing for me to be the best husband and father and person in the family? The family came first, not the restaurant. So we ended up going to the restaurant that was in the Animal Kingdom. And the reason why I'm sharing this is I'm going to play the gift that we received because we were able to go to this. This would not have happened. Had we gone to the other restaurant, we would have just gone to the restaurant and then gone home. We would not have had this gift. So check out this video, this gift that we got of our 21-month-old daughter. So, cutest thing ever. I have to tell you that I was crying, literally crying, with tears of joy when this happened, where she just ran right up there and was dancing away. She was so excited. She just loved being in that environment and dancing, and we actually had to hold her back because she was really trying to get up there. It was pretty amazing. So the moral of the story is when you're present and you're living with purpose, and the purpose is bigger than you. If I had made us think and the purpose was getting my steak, would not have had this incredible moment. So the universe doesn't work like, hey, I give to you, you give to me. I wasn't looking to Heidi. I never said anything like, hey, well, because we went to the steakhouse, we didn't go to the steakhouse. I did this. Like, it wasn't even like a sacrifice. It was not that big of a deal in the big picture of things. And that was the gift, to be present. Because I don't know about you, has anyone ever done this where maybe you've acquiesced to a request and resented it. And then the rest of the night, or the afternoon or whatever it is after that experience, you're like, oh, great. And you have a problem, a challenge, you have this chip on your shoulder, and you're not in a state of presence and in that flow zone, in that state of grace to appreciate all the other opportunities that were there, because we could have very easily eaten and then I've been like, oh, what about that steak? And like there's all sorts of ways that could have gone, but because of being in a state of grace and a state of presence, we were gifted a memory, an experience, not a great steak, but a great experience that I will cherish forever. And I believe Heidi will, and Ellie may not remember, but one day we will play her this video and hopefully she will get the same flow of love and appreciation. But that's all I've got to say about that. So be in a state of presence, be in a state of flow, and it can change everything.